The Alchemist has to have had one of the most crazy producer runs we've ever seen, with hits like Hold You Down with Prodigy.
When it come to text, I'm similar to a menace, but old dog sniffing king couldn't fuck with the damage that I do to a bastard.
We Gon' Make It with Jadakiss and Styles P. To modern tracks like Scotty Beam with Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, the revolution is the genocide. Yeah, your execution will be televised.
To 97 Hove with Benny the Butcher.
I was born in 84, but I'm like 97 Hove. I went platinum off a brick, I cooked on 97 stoves. Yeah, I know the streets is watching, so I'm highly skeptical. Where I'm at in my career, when hitting, I be set to go.
He's managed to stay relevant by sticking to his sound and developing a core fan base. Today I'm going to show you how to make beats like The Alchemist with some tips and tricks along the way. Let's get into it. To start off, we're going to need to find ourselves a nice sample. Whether you're a crate digger or a YouTube demon, it really doesn't matter to me, just make sure it's a good one.
If you were my man, if you were my man.
And now that we have our sample, we need to chop/flip it. To start, look for the transients like at the start of a chord or the kick and snare, and then go from there. Here's what I came up with. Personally, I like to do 2 sets, one for the hook and then one for the verse. And then next up for the bass line, I'm using the filter technique. The most popular example of this is Dead Presidents by Jay-Z. Shout out Ski Beats.
Live treacherous, all the etceteras. To the death of us, me and my confidants. We shine, you feel the ambiance.
To do this method in your DAW, take your sample and copy it to a new track. Cut all the highs until you can only hear the bass. Then add a subtle bass boost with plugins like R-Bass or Denise Bass. Now it's time for the drums. So for these, I've gone for a more laid-back groove rather than some like super anthemic over-the-top sound. I want to leave as much space for the artist as possible, and Al has so many examples of him doing this. There's Break the Bank by Schoolboy Q.
Concerts, always my bread first. Get my nickname.
The Realist by Mobb Deep.
Need time.
For police who find drugs, letting niggas.
And Fear by Kendrick Lamar.
What's up, family? Yeah, this your cousin Carl, man.
For the final touches, I've chopped up a string one-shot going into the hook. And then added a drum fill going into the hook as well. And then I've simplified the kick pattern in the verse. All right, everybody, just want to say a huge thank you for sticking around this long. I really hope you learned something. If you haven't already, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot. If you want some sound kits, go to dreamerprod.com. Appreciate you sticking around. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.